After using the P90 nearly exclusively for the past couple days now, I can now say it has grown on me. I thought it wasn't very good when I first started using it, and I forced myself to use it. I said it, I had to force myself to use it. I'm glad I did though. I'm having a lot of fun with this bad boy. I still hold my stance that this thing isn't the godsend everyone was asking for. I mean, it's an SMG for medium. We're all gonna like it a lot. And I still feel like we have those rose tinted glasses on, except for me, because you know, I'm just perfect in every way. I can see that it's a really good weapon, just not in the aspect that a lot of people are thinking of. It's very good for suppression because of all the ammo that it has in this one magazine. It has a crap ton of ammo, and you should be using every bit of it. With its hipfire especially, its hipfire and its ammo capacity are the top things this thing has over any other weapon in the game. It has the best hipfire, honestly, probably in the entire medium class, except for like shotguns, but shotguns are a little bit of an outlier there. As long as your crosshair is on the body, you're going to be doing consistent, reliable damage throughout the entire fight. Even if you're 6, 7, 8 meters away, consistent damage. As long as you have ammo. And when you run out of ammo, you obviously don't do damage. And that is a range where you want to be at with the P90. Because if you go anything further than 10, 20 meters, that's when your optimal range, it gets pretty bad pretty quickly. Anything above 20 meters, you're shooting peas out of your gun. You're not doing any damage at all. You can kind of rationalize the damage with the abundance of ammo you have and with the relatively low recoil. You can absolutely beam people from a solid distance, but you have to master that recoil. You have to. That's when the gun kind of turns not as good. You have to put extra work to make it good, then is it really? That's pretty much the case with any weapon in the game. Just look at the spear. Is it good? Absolutely not. Is it a lot of fun? Sure. But there are people out there who make it good. Go ahead and look at Troop's videos. He's very good with it. Every weapon in the game is viable if you put enough work into it. With the P90, it's good by itself. You don't have to find some sort of niche strategy, quick combos, anything like that to make it good. You just have to stay inside its optimal range and you're good to go. But it's pretty satisfying to just mow down enemies, hip firing with 50 rounds of pure destruction. Another strong suit of this gun is the ammo capacity. When you're hip firing with all those rounds, it feels like that's those scenes in Far Cry. You don't have to aim with the LMG. You just unload and you win the game. Obviously, this isn't Far Cry. There's a lot of unpredictable contingencies that you gotta watch out for in the finals if you have a submachine gun or not. So that's the beauty of it, right? That's the beauty of the finals right there. But you know what else is more beautiful than the finals? Something that I think is so drop dead gorgeous that you guys have to touch it. It's the subscribe button. You heard me right. Go ahead and like, sub, do all the cool YouTube stuff, all that stuff. And I mean all of it. I'm just glad those are the biggest draws to this weapon. When the gun first came out in Season 8, I got extremely worried. Very, very, very worried. I thought if they were going to add something like they did last season with the heal infuser, it would destroy the heal gun, right? That's what happened to it. If they did a submachine gun to any other class, like I saw the Vector being thrown out there, high damage, high fire rate, no. That's going to destroy the light class. I was very worried that these submachine guns added to the medium class were going to destroy the identity of the light class. I'm happy to say that did not happen this time. We'll see what happens later on. This P90 is very good. It's very good against lights. It's good overall. But if you're a good light with good aim, you're going to outclass them every single time. I'm very happy with how Embark went about adding the P90 to the medium class. It feels good, but it doesn't feel bad in the sense that you're not comparing it to the other SMGs on light. It just feels like its own thing. Even though it's eerily similar to the AK, it's fine. It feels good to use and it isn't underpowered or overpowered. It's exactly how I wanted Embark to go about this weapon. Now, the main con that sticks out to me the most is something I already touched on earlier in the video. It's the range of this weapon. It feels like even if you're hip firing 10 meters away, you're still doing that damage. But if you're ADSing anything past that, so you can actually hit your shots, you know, accuracy, you know, it's important. I don't think you are doing enough damage at that range. I was trying to formulate how it wasn't feeling as powerful as I thought it would be. In my last video, I got some comments saying, well, this thing is extremely OP because of the damage it does in close range. But I am more of a longer mid-range kind of player, right? So I was trying to use this thing as a long-range weapon when it's clearly not supposed to be. So if I was the developer and I had no one else's opinions in mind, I would switch up the optimal range to like 50 minimum, 30 maximum, just to make myself happy because I like being happy. I don't think they should do this. Honestly, I think the P90 is pretty good where it is. As it stands, if you use it the way the developers want you to use it, it's very good. It does a lot of things that the AK doesn't do, which is the main comparison, at least for me. It destroys shields like nobody's business. A lot of ammo. The AK should have more, but that's maybe a separate video. It has a lot of things going right for it and only one major thing going wrong for it. And it's still not absurdly overpowered like some other people on the opposite side of the aisle are saying. A lot of people think it's bad. Like I thought it was bad for a little bit, but then I actually tried it out. It's a lot of fun. It's really good. But a lot of people are also saying it's really, really powerful, and it's not. It's average. It's a 7 out of 10. It's average. It's nothing special. It's a lot of fun, but it's nothing special. Another con that I honestly don't really think it's a con, but I've seen it being floated around across the cyberspace, you know, the internet, some might say. I've been seeing that the reload is very long and should be dumbed down a little bit to make it faster, you know, the works, right? I don't really see that argument. I think the reload is perfect. It's a very quick reload, especially compared to the other weapons you have on medium. It's faster than the AK, I believe. Fact check me. I don't think that's right, but it feels like it's faster. And that's really all that matters, right? If it feels good, why change it at all? And if you're even comparing it to the other SMGs in the game, like on the light class, the ARN reload is much longer than the P90. So I don't really get this argument where people are saying that it's long and it should be dumbed down just to make it shorter. I don't get that. I think it's great the way it is. And if anything, it should be longer because of how much ammo you're getting per reload. So if anything, it should be longer, but that's my opinion. When it comes to tips I have for this weapon, there isn't really anything special about the weapon, which sucks because it is a lot of fun to use, but it doesn't have that identity like the sniper, which is super long range, or like shotguns, which are super close range. This thing is supposed to be close range, but it's the first close range weapon that is exclusively close range that isn't a melee or a shotgun for the medium class specifically. So it's kind of hard to say do this that only this can do. I say play it like an assault rifle, except don't try to play at range, which is why I say that the assault rifles are better than this thing. The FAMAS has great hipfire. The AK has decent hipfire, and so does the FCAR. All these weapons do good damage up close and personal, which kind of doesn't really sit well with me because of P90, that's where it's supposed to shine. And in some cases it does better, but when I play it, the assault rifles do just as good as the P90. So I don't really see a reason to keep playing with it, but that's how you should play the P90. Like an assault rifle, like a short range assault rifle, especially with its very minimal recoil. If anything, the P90 is lower recoil compared to the AK. Utilize it as much as you can, especially when it's past the optimal range, because you can still do some decent damage with it, just not as much as you could with an assault rifle, which is why you should probably use an assault rifle if you're going for, I don't know, what's best and not what's fun, but it's fun. So keep using it if you think it's fun. But because of the hipfire is astronomically awesome, I think it's a lot of fun to use. It's like a power trip, you know, that Far Cry reference. That's what it feels like to me. So it is better than the other rifles, not by a lot when it comes to like damage output, but it is better. So utilize that as much as you can. Utilize a movement with medium, jump around, slide around. It's not going to affect the accuracy as much, but that's what you should be focusing on. Since you don't have to aim ADS all the time with this thing, you can utilize movement to stop getting shot at. Well, you can't stop getting shot at, but to stop getting that damage spread onto you, you know? So try to use the movement to stay away from the damage while you're dispersing the damage that is hopefully going to kill the enemies, you know? Overall, this weapon is a lot of fun. I like it a lot. I am curious, more curious, I should say, to see how it progresses in the future meta, the future of the finals, in the upcoming weeks, months, seasons. I'm excited to see what happens to it. Because right now, it feels very balanced to me. It's not OP. It's not bad. It's just there, you know? It's a 7 out of 10, like I said before. It's fun. I like it a lot. And that, at the end of the day, is what this game should be. Fun. So if you have fun with this gun, even if it's bad in your eyes, even if it's good in your eyes, just have fun. That's all that matters. So let me get your guys' thoughts down in the comments. Is it the second coming of Jesus Christ himself? Is it that good? I don't think so. But if it is, go ahead and let me know. I'd love to hear your guys' opinions down in the comment section. Best part of the video down there. As always, do the other YouTube stuff. Subscribe, comment. I already said that. And like. Just try to blow this video up because I like big numbers. You guys have a good day, all right?